Here's exactly how I turned $300 a week into high school into a full-paying job. If you're trying to make money in high school, this is definitely a way to get inspired, or if you're just interested in the journey of what I've started, this is another great video for you as well. Getting right into it, I'm 18, I'm a freshman in college currently, and I host thrift events under the name Flea Near Me, and I'll throw it up right here. Essentially how it started was I was in high school and I was selling clothing on Depop. I would go to the Goodwill bins, Goodwill racks near me with friends as a fun hobby, and I would sell clothes throughout the week. Eventually, by senior year, I was making a little bit of money, probably like $200 to $300 a week, and my other job was paying for all of the clothes, the cost of goods, the gas, and the storage unit that I had at the time. So pretty much my routine was every Sunday, I would go to the Goodwill bins, source, and then post those items throughout the week. All in all, for the fact that I had to commit to high school at the time and I was just doing it kind of as a side thing, it worked out pretty well. It was like pretty easy money. There was a lot of work put into it. What I liked the best about it was the entrepreneurial aspect, that I didn't have to work for anyone or anyone's timing, and nothing beats being able to make money while you're sleeping. Waking up to a sale was incredible. Just being able to make money like during class at school, it always felt great. I actually ended up getting invited to the Depop office in Brooklyn because I was a top seller. So I went and met with some other top sellers, and it's actually how the current idea that I have now sparked. Networking with some other Depop sellers, talking to them about events if they do in person as opposed to online Depop sales, and majority of them just do online. I was thinking, in the area that I live in Connecticut, why isn't there a thrift market? I had seen a couple of them in Boston when going to visit friends. I've also seen some near my school here, but nothing kind of to like a crazier extent where I feel like they're accessible for everyone and really fun. I feel like they mostly cater to a specific audience that is very niche per se, and I wanted to make a more fun, inclusive, enjoyable environment for all of those that enjoy thrifting or just a fun weekend activity. So utilizing friends that I had made previously when sourcing for the Depop, plus Depop top sellers that I met at the event, I was able to put together my first event. So essentially, Flea Near Me started with 8 clothing vendors, and I partnered with the first location in Stamford, Connecticut. Some promotion via Instagram. Wasn't 100% sure what to expect, but the turnout was phenomenal. So after kind of utilizing that, I'm now running this full-time per se out of college. So I host events as frequently as possible. I'm always looking for new locations to host at, and I'm doing this all while I'm still at school. Last weekend, I hosted my first out of Connecticut event, and that was in Dorchester, Massachusetts, right outside of Boston. So I'm really trying to experiment with my ability to expand and get new audience as well. There's definitely a lot to learn from each event. There's a lot of ups and downs that you have to ride with. There's a lot of planning that goes into it. So I'm going to keep working on expansion aspects to it. But for the moment, I have an event coming up next month, December 7th, and it's going to be in South Millrock, Connecticut at that same Space Cat Brewery location that was ran for the fall thrift market. I'm actually going to be announcing that today, so later today. Leave down in the comments if you keep up with like the Instagram. The Instagram is at Flea Near Me. I'm going to be posting this video tomorrow, so it'll be the day after that I announce the event. If you have questions or comments about how I run the business, please leave them down below. I'd love to do a Q&A type video. Also need some more video ideas on what's interesting. I'm going to be vlogging the events from now on so I can really show what it's like firsthand. There's a lot of other planning components that go into it. So in that sense, I will be posting videos on like planning pre-event and then post-event kind of like analysis almost. But right now I'm kind of at like that midpoint where it's very in between. So I need some new content ideas. Thinking about doing a vlog in New York City or a vlog of potentially traveling for this business. Let me know some comments or suggestions that you have down below in the comments. Thank you for watching. Follow along on the journey, and I will see you guys every Monday.